Hi, it's Nikki. I made a few things, kind of like a check-in. I don't know if I should do like an end of the month roundup type of thing, or I see a lot of that. People do like the plan at the beginning of the month, and then did you accomplish it by the end of the month? I guess I like those videos. I don't know why I haven't done it. Maybe it's because I changed my mind a lot. I don't know. Anyways, so we're just gonna check in here. So I last weekend, I took a day off work because normally I would have to go in on Sunday at 11 p.m. But Sunday was the Super Bowl, and I had plans for that. So I definitely was like, well, I can't drink all these beers and go to work and run heavy equipment, right? So I took the day off. So I had a lot of time. So I spent those 3 days of my 3-day weekend cutting out like six patterns worth of fabric, cut out the patterns, traced them, whatever, then, you know, made adjustments if I wanted to or if I needed to, and then cut out the fabric for all of those and put it in little piles with the pattern and everything I would need for it. So that way, because I knew these next few weeks were going to be very busy for me, especially this coming week. And also I knew that the weather was going to be pretty terrible, so it would make filming videos hard. Like today, it's really gray outside, but honestly, my lighting situation is haphazard at best, so I don't know how much it affects things or whatever. So I had all this prep work done. I've gotten through, I cut 7 things. I'm sorry. I've sewn 3. I have 4 left. So one of those is this top. And it was mostly, this is like palette cleanser time. Those pants were, anytime I make pants, I feel like I need to make 6 shirts afterwards. Because that's just what I do. So I made this top. And this is Kwik Sew 4041 right here. I have made this top before. It is, I considered the first one pajamas. It's incredibly ugly. The fabric was. But so this time I thought, oh, let's give it a try again. It is the most comfortable shirt ever. I need some stuff to wear in my labs. I'm taking a class right now. So I need some like not precious things to wear to lab, and I need to be comfortable. So I think I cut out a size medium in this. Yeah, size medium, which honestly may be slightly too big for me, but it's also meant to be like a really loose-fitting raglan top, and it is loose-fitting. The only changes I made to it were, as I was sewing it, I know from the first version that I have to roll up the sleeves on it because the sleeves are huge at the wrist, and I don't like baggy sleeves at my wrist. I like my wrist to be tight. So this one, I narrowed it significantly. I just eyeballed it. There was no measuring. There was none of that. It was just as I was doing it. I think what I ended up doing, and please don't judge me. Don't judge me. I think as I had it start like ready to sew, because I sewed it all up, you know, sleeve and flat, whatever. I think I just put my wrist on the serger and was like, yeah, that looks right. And just went for it and then tapered it out somewhere around the elbow. And it's probably different for, yeah, it's totally different for each sleeve. But also, like, stop looking at my sleeves. We're all going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. The police aren't going to come out and arrest me for this travesty. Like, it's going to be okay. Sometimes I do things like that. And this was one of those times. Anyways, so the rest of it, here, I'll kind of get up a little bit. I'm in my pajamas, so don't pay any attention to my pants. It's got a high-lowish kind of hem right here. So, which is now flipped up because that's what things do when I want them to look nice. And, yeah, it's just kind of like a loose t-shirt. This fabric is so soft. It is so soft. I don't know where it came from. I can't remember. I think maybe Girl Charlie the U.S. Girl Charlie. But I got it a long time ago and I didn't keep any. Normally I keep these little tags on my, oh, I just ripped it. What a day, guys. I keep a little tag with the fabric saying where I got it from, how the yardage, what else do I put on there? The width, if I usually measure it for the width if it doesn't already come. Anyways, I don't know. I apparently did not do that for this. So yeah, everything went fine. Yeah, it's good. I love it. Like the last one. Last one I use as a pajama top, but this one I'll probably wear in public. It is a little sheer, so you have to be careful of the bra. I was wearing a different one earlier, and there was clearly like, it was noticeable, and not in like a good way. Not in an, it didn't look intentional. It looked like I was sloppily dressed. So I made this. Let me get the next. Okay, so one of these turned out very badly. I'll save that one for last, but the next one's okay. All right. One moment. Okay, this is this is one of the other tops that I made. This one I have also made before. This is also a Kwik Sew. 41.89, and I made this one before, and this is actually one of my favorite favorite patterns. I wear the striped top that I make with it all the time. So this one is made out of a clingier fabric, and I clearly did not even bother attempting to make chevrons. Also, like, it wasn't going to happen here, guys. Like, it just wasn't. And so I did some stripe matching there. Did I stripe match? Well, we're a little off. What are you going to do? Oh, but I seem to manage to get that part okay. And then, did I get it on the sleeve? Yeah. Yeah, I made it on the sleeve. So my stripe matching is sporadic. If it was going to work out, it worked out. If it wasn't, it wasn't. I didn't try to... I wasn't trying... I know they're wide stripes and you're supposed to match those, but... Like, who's looking at this? Like, in life, like, I'm at the grocery store, right? Who is looking at that? No one. No one. So, I try not to sweat that kind of stuff. You know, I don't have the constitution to be just upset with myself all the time. Anyways, and it's very similar on the previous top. So this one turned out great. It's also super soft. This came in a mystery bundle from Fabric Mart, and I've been waiting for something to do with it, and I finally found it. Now my sleeves are a little shorter than I wanted. Why did I do that? Can't remember why I did that, but I think it was partially on purpose, but I think I went too far with it. And then also I did the same thing with the sleeves on this one, except a little bit, I left them a little bit looser, and I also just kind of like zipped it through and narrowed it. I think I cut off like that much. Look, I don't know why I do these things. Laziness? Yeah, probably that. That's the most likely culprit. Okay, now this last one. Look, I gotta give you a little bit of a warning. It turned from here down, it's mostly fine. That neckline is horrific. Like, it is an absolute disaster. It was the first time that I've done a knit binding, yeah, for a neckline, and I think that this was less of a... I think that I just didn't realize that with this type of fabric, it's probably not a good idea. Because this neckline grew and grew and grew and grew. It is now gigantic. So I basically have like an across the... This is not what it's supposed to be like. But I'm going to put it on. I'm probably never going to wear it in public. In fact, I'm probably going to get rid of it after this. But I'm going to show you guys. Because sometimes it feels better when you know that you're not the only one who does this stuff. Okay? So laugh at me all you'd like, but this is what it is. Okay? One moment. This is it. Look at that mess right there. What is that? So this fabric is super stretchy and super like squishy, and it's like spongy almost. So if you're gonna do a knit binding on this, and I twin needled it, that might also have something to do with it. It just stiffens it and flattens it, and then you have this. I mean, it's really soft, so I will most likely use it for pajamas, so it's not like it's going to waste. But yeah, the rest of it fits really well. This one is Burda 6428. I made this. Yeah, it fits like a glove, except can't win them all. Oh, how sad. Okay, so let's get on to the fun part of the day. So I decided, yeah, I'm gonna do a 100 subscriber giveaway because it's really cool. Yeah, I really didn't see that coming. So I got the Fabric Mart 6-yard mystery bundle. So you'll get all of that. And then because I thought that the mystery bundle turned out to be kind of like a boring color scheme this month, I did peek at it, so I know what's in it. They're all like decent, but it's very neutral, if you know what I mean. And so I spiced it up with a selection from my own stash that's in a little bit more of a vibrant color. So, and then also I picked out 4 patterns. So basically you're getting 10 yards of fabric and 4 patterns for this giveaway if you win it. So basically, if you would like to be entered into this giveaway, I'm not going to force you to subscribe so that you can just unsubscribe after it's over. Like, I don't care if you subscribe to me or not. It's nice if you do, and it'd be cool if you did, but you don't have to. I'm not trying to take you hostage here. So that's not a requirement. What is a requirement is you post a comment and you tell me, what did I want you to tell me? Oh, yeah. Tell me what you're working on right now. I would love to know. Or you could also tell me what other type of video you would like to see from me. I got plenty of ideas, but it's always nice to get some feedback. So yeah, give me some feedback. Either tell me what you're working on or where I can find you, and or that's happening again. It's probably because I've been drinking. Then yeah, so or tell me a video suggestion if you choose. And that's it. And then of course you could tell me like, hey, I want to be in the contest, right? So that would be also helpful. Although I will just assume you want to be in it if you're leaving me a comment. So, and then I'll put them in the little random generator thingy, and let's see. This video will probably go up. When will it go up? I'll give you until Friday. I need my calendar. You'll have until Friday, the 23rd of February. Right? That's right. Yeah. Friday the 23rd, giveaway's closed. I get in contact with you, let you know you won, you tell me where to send it to, and then I will blast off a video of the winner. Sound good? Look, free stuff's free stuff. Take the deal. Okay. I think that's all I got. Is that all I got? No, that's not all I got. Carla, one of my subscribers, was struggling with picking out some big 4 patterns, like size-wise. Like, what size do you pick? Okay, look, I know that I'm wearing my trash top right now, but like, don't judge me based on that. So I usually have pretty good luck picking out top sizes or dress sizes on patterns. So I use Nancy. Of course, nothing is where I need it to be. Nancy's book, Pattern Fitting with Confidence. Nancy Zieman. This is a good book. You guys should all get this. It's amazing, especially so if you have a body type like similar to mine, where fairly well proportioned, right? Like, so I don't have like huge problem areas. That's a terrible way to put that. I don't have a lot of fitting issues. I do have some. The pivot and slide method works really well for me because I don't have to make a huge bust adjustment. My bust adjustment needs to be made, but I'm like a D cup, right? So once you get up a lot more than that, then yeah, I can see you'd probably want to actually like do all the messing around with the darts and stuff, but I don't have to do that. So she also gives in her book, she has a little chart in here, and it will tell you how to choose your size, right? And I don't want to give away, I mean, she put some time into this book, so I don't want to, you know, give it all away for free. I do recommend you go get it, but this is how you determine it, right? So you take a measurement. So if I went by my high bust, and I already know that measurement, I am like a 30, I think right now I'm a 39 for the high bust. If I were to choose a pattern based on, hang on. If I were to look at this pattern and choose my size based on this, on a 38 high bust, I would be in a size 16 for this pattern. According to Nancy's method, I'm a size 12 in this pattern. Okay, so if you look at it like that, a size 12 is a 34. So all I do is pivot and slide the 4 more inches, right, to make it up to a 38. So basically you adjust all the way down, but what Nancy's method does is gives you a perfect fit in the shoulder, right? So you don't have to adjust it as much as you think you do. And on knit garments, I adjust almost nothing unless I know I'm going to be using a knit that doesn't have a lot of stretch. So what all you do is you're going to measure like from your armpit crack, I'm sure there's a nicer way to say that, all the way over from one to the other. And that's about 13.5. So 13.5 on her chart is a size 12 pattern. That's why I choose that. So you may be surprised at how much smaller your size will be. And then all you have to do is adjust it out. If there's a ton of ease in something, then I maybe don't need to bother with it. It kind of depends. And then you're just adding, doing the pivot and slide, and I add a little bit to the waist and I add a little bit to the hip. But, I mean, it is possible that that works really well for me because I don't need to make a ton of adjustments in other areas. I probably should be making a sway back adjustment, and I may start doing that. But this has worked really well for like getting the basic pattern size that I need, right? That is my starting point every single time. Okay, so give it a try, Carla. It might work, and I totally recommend this book. Really helpful, especially if you don't think that you'll need to be making huge, extensive, you know, like if you're like a triple F or whatever, yeah, maybe that's not gonna work. But you know, if you're a D or an E, it might. So give it a try. Yeah, that's all I got. I hope that was helpful to you, Carla. Thank you for asking me about it. All right, that's all I got for today. Good luck in the giveaway.